I think that's good.
Cool.
Hey Brian, what's going on?
We got a project.
Dude, what is this crusty old boat anchor doing?
Hey, come on now.
What is this?
This is a beauty, a diamond in the rough. I mean, that's what I think it is, at least.
Well, what's it for? I don't even know what year.
Well, it's a small block Chevy.
Okay.
It's a 350, and it's actually not mine. It's my friend's.
Okay.
So I used my old truck, my old shop truck, I guess, and went over to his house. He's working on an old square body Chevy.
Okay.
And he's restoring it. The motor's actually good. It's a relatively low mileage truck, but the engine doesn't look like it at all.
I was going to say, do you think this thing's even going to run?
I mean, it needs a lot. It's leaking out of every gasket, but I think if we give it a nice degreasing, good cleaning, and then nice coat of paint.
A fresh coat, maybe a couple accents here and there?
Yeah, and he wants to go with the corporate blue.
Okay. Actually, I'm seeing a little bit. I mean, it's all faded off, but there is a little blue left.
Yeah, there's
here.
a little bit left on it. You can kind of see it down by the fuel pump and stuff, but that's what we're doing. So I think we should get it out of the truck here.
Okay.
It still has the engine stand attached to the back of it, so we'll set that up. We'll grab the cherry picker and get it out of the truck.
Okay, I'll grab the hoist. We'll get it hooked up.
All right, cool. Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Brian. Got Phil back here, and we are back for season number 2 of Garage Boss to show you exactly what you can do in your own garage, and we're about to do here with Dupli-Color VHT products. We got the engine unloaded, up on the stand, and it's a greasy mess. But I did spend some time though, so we can pressure wash it by sealing it up. I put the fuel pump back on it, put some duct tape underneath the engine plate here, sandwich that down and put a distributor in it.
Yeah, we got to cover these exhaust ports though. What do you think about this? We don't want water going in there.
Yeah, so I brought some manifolds. We'll clean the surface here, put some duct tape on the surface. We'll sandwich the manifolds in place just so we don't get water down on the heads.
Okay.
I think maybe we just blow it off with air first and get some chunks and debris off of it,
yeah.
and then we can, just sitting there. And then we can go ahead and pressure wash it, degrease it, and pressure wash it and degrease it over and over again until it's good and clean. Let it dry, and then lay down some color.
Yeah, primer and some color.
Yeah, so we got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, I'm going to get some rubber gloves for this one.
Yeah, I think so. And you know what? I'm going to pull this water pump off of here too.
Okay.
Because, I don't know, it spins pretty easy, but might want to replace it.
I'll grab some tools.
All right, sounds good. All right, we have the engine all buttoned up so we don't get water inside when we start to pressure wash this greasy mess. Now, speaking of greasy messes, we need a good strong cleaner, so we're going to use our solvent prep spray. This stuff is designed for these extreme conditions, just like we have here, so we'll be using quite a few cans of this.
Yeah, and I brought you some gloves, Brian. We're going to need them.
Yeah, for sure. So I think the next step is get this thing hosed down with the solvent prep spray. First, let's get it outside.
Yeah, let's make a mess, man.
Yeah, we don't want to make the mess in the shop.
Not here. I don't want to lay in it.
All right, sounds good.
Let's go.
Prep is the most important part of any successful paint project, as the surface must be clean and sanded smooth. We started off by liberally spraying the engine with our solvent-based prep spray to dissolve the heavy grease and grime caked on the engine. We removed the loose rust and flaking old paint with the wire brush. We then continued this process until the surface was clean. We blasted it off one final time with the pressure washer, let it dry for a few hours in the sun.
All right, so we got the engine wheeled back in here. This thing was a bear to get clean. I mean, this thing was a giant grease ball.
It was covered in grease everywhere. You couldn't see this blue paint.
No, at all. Yeah, check it out. Now you can actually see the corporate blue, which we're going to go back to, but Phil used this solvent prep spray and hosed it down.
Yeah, so we went outside, got it all hosed down with the solvent prep. It softens everything, gets it nice and loosened up.
Yeah.
Wire brush, scraped any hard to get to areas, and then we power washed the whole engine.
What, like twice, right?
Yeah, I went through 2 rounds, made sure we got everything, and then you want to blow it off with air afterwards, get all the water out of the nooks and crannies, let it dry in the sun, and it's ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, we can't stress enough how important it is for a clean grease, oil, dirt-free surface before you start any paint project. And this thing being so bad, Phil had to go through it twice. And he mentioned blowing it off with air. There's a lot of grease and dirt that likes to hide in the little bolt holes, little gasket nooks and crannies. But now that we can see the blue, that's what we're going to go with. But these valve covers are looking pretty rough.
Yeah, Brian, these are super rusty. I mean, we can't leave them like this.
All right, I mean, this one's so rusted, it almost looks like it has the wrinkle, that wrinkle finish.
You know, we do have the Wrinkle Plus on the shelf back there.
Okay, so that might be an option. So we can do the Dupli-Color Engine Enamel,
Yeah.
primer, corporate blue, and then I think maybe the VHT Wrinkle Plus on the valve covers. He can use it,
Yeah.
or he can buy new valve covers, but they already have all the little mounts and stuff for the harnesses, so he
Yeah.
might go ahead and keep them.
For now, I think that'll work great.
Cool. All right, so good and clean, ready for paint, but first we're going to pull the manifolds off, pull the top plate off, finish masking things off. We'll pull the valve covers off as well, and get this thing good and finally wrapped up for the primer.
Yeah, I'll go grab the tape.
All right.
For final prep work, we finished masking off all areas to protect from overspray.
All right, we have everything good and clean, all taped off, and now we're ready for the primer. The reason for that is because we want to even everything out. We have a lot of different surfaces. We have the rusty metal, we have the blue, a little bit of black, and that'll help even everything out. Once that's dry, we'll lay down the corporate blue. See that blue right there? We're going to go right with that. It's an original restoration that this engine's going to go into. We also want to protect ourselves. Whenever spraying, you want to be in a well-ventilated area. We'll protect ourselves with a mask, and we'll get the fans going, shake up the paint.
I'm ready.
Yeah, let's go.
Before applying the primer, shake the can for 2 minutes and apply when temperatures are between 60 and 95 degrees Fahrenheit with low humidity. Applying the engine enamel primer is highly recommended to help aid in color code adhesion, provide a uniform finish, and protect from rust. We allowed the primer to dry for about 30 minutes, then applied the corporate blue engine enamel just like the primer by holding the can 6 to 8 inches from the surface, applying 2 to 3 light coats in an even back and forth sweeping motion, followed by one heavier final coat with full even coverage.
All right, guys, welcome back. We got the blue engine enamel laid down on this engine block. It's looking really nice. Remember, we're gonna do the VHT Wrinkle Plus on the valve covers because they were super rough and nasty looking. We also added the engine enamel in the black. We're gonna put it on the harmonic balancer just to give it a little contrast to match the valve covers. Now I'm gonna get to painting. We're gonna peel some tape. I'll do the other accessories on the table, and then we'll give you guys a final reveal when it's all done.
We prepped the valve covers in the same process as we did the engine by scraping and removing any loose rust and paint using coarse sandpaper and a wire brush, and wipe down using our solvent prep spray.
All right, valve covers are all sanded down, cleaned up. We're ready to apply the Wrinkle Plus to really cover up and mask these rusty imperfections that we have going on here. But before that, we're gonna lay down some of the self-etch primer because we're down to the bare metal. This will help with the adhesion, even things out. We'll let that dry and then lay down the Wrinkle Plus.
Applying 2 to 3 coats of self-etching primer will help the Wrinkle Plus bond to these rusty valve covers, provide a uniform base and added rust protection. Wrinkle Plus requires heavy, even coats to ensure even wrinkling throughout. To spray, hold the can parallel and 6 to 8 inches from the surface and use in an even back and forth sweeping motion. Apply a light tack coat and allow to dry for 10 minutes. Then immediately apply 3 medium to heavy coats as evenly as possible until complete coverage is achieved. Do not allow the paint to run and puddle, as this will affect wrinkling. Allow 10 minutes between coats with all coats applied within 1 hour. Wrinkle Plus dries very slow and the wrinkling occurs as the coating dries. Allow 3 hours to air dry and place the parts in the sun or a warm environment. You can also use a heat gun to gently heat the coating to start the wrinkling process after the coating has dried for 30 minutes, which we used here. Engine enamel withstands intermittent temperatures up to 500 degrees Fahrenheit and ideal to restore and restyle engine blocks, air cleaners, oil pans, valve covers, water pumps, intake manifolds, and engine accessories.
Phil, this engine came out so good.
Yeah, Brian, this was a greasy old boat anchor. I thought it was ready for the junkyard, but we really transformed it.
Keep in mind, it did run good, right, prior to this,
Yeah.
but it looked terrible.
No, we're all set now. This thing's ready to go in.
Yeah, the engine itself, I mean, it's hard to believe what a little bit of time, invested in something like this.
It's all in the prep work.
Right, exactly. Prep, paint, took us, quite a bit of time, several hours, but this is something that you can accomplish at home in your garage, just like we did here, and achieve the same results. Now, what about these valve covers?
Yeah, so these valve covers, you remember, they were super rusty and pitted, just nasty. Like, I thought we were going to toss them out and get new ones.
Right.
But the Wrinkle Plus, it hid all those imperfections.
Yeah, these valve covers, along with the rest of the engine, I mean, this is ready for the scrap pile. And you can't even tell that they were rusty. I mean, the Wrinkle Plus really helped blend everything together and make them look new. And then the exhaust manifolds, Flameproof?
Yeah, Flameproof, laid down really nice, filled in all the imperfections, same exact idea, and now you're good up to, 2,000 degrees?
Yeah, 2,000 degrees intermittently on the Flameproof. We have 350 on the valve covers and up to 500 degrees on the engine itself. So we're good as far as heat goes. I mean, if you get anything hotter than that,
check your radiator.
Yeah, you might have some problems.
And then on top of that, we have all the chemical resistance. So once this is fully cured, you're good with grease and oil.
Yeah, gasoline.
Gasoline, everything like that.
Yeah, so we have this engine all ready to go, send back to my buddy that's going to drop it in the truck. And it just looks amazing, and I'm blown away.
Yeah.
For more ideas on projects that'll make you the boss of your garage, check out the Garage Boss series. And for more information about the products that we used on this project, check out Dupli-Color.com and VHTPaint.com.